5131 October 30th, 2025 for networks 1,600 hours of progress in global horror simulation. Currently, a system has been made for subdividing a cube into a series of smaller cubes, and the cubes can be made to subdivide no matter the size of the cube. So previously the cube was the size of 1.5, and the cubes were made to be half the height of the previous cube in the set, and it can work no matter the size of the original cube or the subdivision cube. So as a demonstration of that, the cube is now larger, but the individual instances will be smaller, and so it will always position the next cube in the corner. And the reason to position it in the corner is that once it has been correctly calculated how to position one cube in the corner, then one can figure out how to precisely spawn more cubes within the volume to completely fill a cube with a series of smaller cubes. And so the intention going forward is to use said system to sort of create a mask in the level for a sort of foggable effect. But even before then, the intention is to, of course, have the cubes fill out the volume of the original cube, and then remove any faces that aren't really necessary. As a demonstration, most of the faces, or at least a good portion of them, will not be visible when the camera is looked at from a top-down perspective or a isometric perspective. So since not all of the faces will be visible, not all of them need to be created, and with this system the cubes aren't created just from a single cube mesh. The actual faces are constructed one by one, so it is possible to remove any faces that are not really necessary and calculate that. So the intention going forward is to create the system to create a series of chunks, wherein once the player gets close enough to sort of a chunk, then it subdivides, and then from there swap out player distance with sort of a line of sight system in order to unmask areas that should or should not be seen by the player, and have it walk in a way where it can cover up height using a height-based foggable